Lulu possesses special gifts that few people have. Not everyone is happy with her gifts, even though they will never tell her that. Usually, envy comes from a corner where no one would expect it. Envy and danger are always closer than you might think.
What message do you want to give me?
You have a power of protection lying over you like a blanket, my child. Beware of whoever is close to you.
Why does Lulu have such strong spirit guides and I don't? I want that too. Why does my sister Lulu have all the gifts and I don't? It is unfair!
There is a voodoo priest in Kwasi village.
I'm going to a voodoo man. He should be able to help me get one of Lulu's spirit guides.
Diana is on her way to Kwasi village on foot. Her cousin Glenn happens to be driving in her direction. He asks Diana if he might be able to give her a lift somewhere. But Diana declines the lift and says she feels like walking. They wave goodbye, and her cousin drives on.
Be careful!
Yes, sir!
Glenn arrives home and thinks about how coincidental it is that he runs into Diana. He hardly ever sees Diana, and certainly not in that neighborhood. He enjoyed seeing his cousin again after a long time, even though it was very brief. Diana realizes that it is a long walk to Kwasi village, but she is determined and intends to get what she wants. She could not accept Glenn's lift because she did not want Glenn to know where she was going. No matter how cheerful she was about her plans, she knew deep down that what she was about to do was evil. That is why no one was allowed to know where she was going.
It is quite far. Glenn wanted to give me a lift, but he mustn't know where I'm going. What is Diana doing here? Surely she hasn't going to Kwasi village.
I hope you can help me. I would like to have the father snake spirit guide.
You know what you are asking, my child. It is a family snake. Are you one of the older members of your family?
Yes, I am one of the older ones in the family.
Do you even know what you are asking? It is a big responsibility you want to take upon yourself, and dangerous too.
The voodoo priest warned Diana of the dangers. But Diana kept insisting, saying that she was strong enough to carry the paw snake spirit guide. Nothing could convince her not to do it. The priest decided to help her.
Thanks, and see you soon.
Bye, Diana. I'll see you again soon. I just hope she knows what she is doing. It could end very badly for her.
Now I am going to become rich, and I will become more powerful than my sister. I am taking over all her gifts.
What is the message the spirits are bringing for Glenda today?
I had a good day. Now it is time for rest. I had a busy day today. Just boosting my energy with a warm shower and a cup of tea later.
Diana followed all the instructions she had received from the voodoo priest. But whatever she did proved not to work. She had taken upon herself a task she could not fulfill. There was one thing she did not understand. A chosen one is here for a mission, and is always protected. Now she will have to pay the price for her thoughtless actions if she does not keep her promises to the father snake. She had lied to the voodoo priest that she was the eldest relative of the family in order to take the father snake upon herself. But her doubts began to gnaw at her.
Where is my house that you were supposed to give me? Keep your promise, otherwise I will get you.
I don't know if I can do this anymore.
Run into Diana today. She went for a walk.
I saw her walking past here today too.
Then she must have taken a very long walk.
I hope it isn't what I think.
What do you think then?
I prefer not to say what I think before I know for sure.
I respect that, cousin.
What could that possibly mean, spirit guides? Let me understand this dream.
After Glenn was gone, Oba's thoughts started playing. Her gut knew it wasn't right. Oba trusts her intuition, for Oba is a seer and a prophet. She always gets the right feeling and thoughts about what she sees. Therefore, she always knows what is happening.
I am now certain that she went to Kwasi village to see the voodoo priest. I hope she didn't go and do anything stupid. I know those nasty tricks of Diana very well. She is a jealous person and very hateful too.
Oba cannot shake the thought off herself. She decides to go to Lulu at the next sunrise.
Hi Lulu, how are you?
Hey Diana, I'm doing well, and how are you?
It's going well. I'm asking you if you can do something for me.
Of course, you are my little sister.
Diana asks her sister to make a dress for her, and whether she can make a spiritual bath sculpture for her. Diana gives Lulu a beautiful fabric as a gift because she wants to make it for her. But it was not with good intentions. Diana puts on a good act, because she was usually not so nice to her sister. Oba is dreading the conversation, but she feels she has to tell Lulu. She knows that Lulu receives her messages too, but she also knows that Lulu might brush this aside as if it's impossible because it concerns her little sister. Oba knows her cousin well and knows that she has a soft spot for her family. That is exactly why they always want to walk all over her and refuse to take her seriously. For Lulu, the visit and conversation with Oba was merely a confirmation of her dream. Her little sister wanted Lulu to get sick and die and for her spirit guides to take over. Lulu is worried. Her thoughts are on the conversation with Oba, and the dream she had about the snake that wanted to bite her.
Obia doesn't just come to tell something. That's why I have my dream and Diana's question.
That woman wants to get me into trouble and can't even arrange a house for me. She will have to pay for it. She will come here seeking help soon, but she will not find help. No one can help her.
Diana wants to go seek help from an ant, but is bitten by a snake. It didn't take long before the snake's venom took her life. Diana died on the spot. Glenn had just driven up and found his niece Diana dead on the floor. Glenn panicked.
I found her like this on the floor when I arrived.
Lulu was in meditation and received a painful message.
Be careful whoever is close to you, and the dream about the snake.
Why? Why, Diana? Why did you do that?
I heard that, yes. Don't go looking for things that aren't for you.
The news of Diana's death spread quickly among the residents of the village. And the stories were spread.
Say a snake bit her, just like that. I overheard them talking. It wasn't a snake, it was voodoo.
Say the snake bite was the cause, but it was sudden. Don't be fooled by the snake story. That was voodoo.
I warned her, but she was determined to get her way. She was too stubborn.
Why, Diana, why?
Everyone in the village made up their own story. They thought it was a terrible event. No one knew what had really happened, except Lulu and Oba.
Everyone is born here with their own spirit guides, but not everyone is satisfied with the guides they have. There are many people who go too far and look for a voodoo priest for spirit guides that are not their own. Often, it involves money or spiritual powers and talents that they themselves do not possess. Usually it doesn't end well, and their own spiritual guides let them go. Therefore, always be content with what you have and who you are. I thank everyone for watching and listening. Follow Naira's art on YouTube channel, Nature by Naira's Art. I thank you all, and until next time, bye-bye.
I heard that, yes. Don't go looking for things that aren't for you.